channel. So today we're going to talk about how you can make money by selling t-shirts in print on demand. Now, before you click off, I am not talking about Etsy and I am not talking about Printify. What I am talking about is another type of market in print on demand where a lot of people are not talking about. And so what this is a passive print on demand model. So what is passive print on demand? So passive print on demand allows you to upload your designs on a website where a company actually sells those designs, where you don't have to worry about any of the legwork. So that means you don't have to worry about even making the shirt. You don't have to worry about inventory, so no holding fees. You don't even have to worry about shipping or customer service. All you have to worry about is selling your design, which I feel like is the best thing and the biggest thing that you need to focus on when you are making t-shirt designs. So there's a website that I'm going to share with you on where you can sell these designs. But before I do, we have to know exactly what type of design we are going to make so that we have a higher possibility of selling these designs versus just kind of throwing something on the wall and hoping that it sticks. Let's do a little bit of research first. And then after we do that research, we're gonna have AI help us to design and come up with these ideas, because we don't wanna do a lot of work, right? We wanna just go ahead and make the design and start bringing in money. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of research, and we're going to use Etsy to do that. Now, we're not going to post on Etsy, but we can definitely get a lot of ideas and inspiration as far as what our design can be and what is marketable. So let's go ahead and go into the computer now. Okay, so now that we're in Etsy, we wanna go ahead and start out with a hobby. So let's do gardening t-shirt, and let's just see what comes up in these search results. So let's just scroll through and see what happens. So I see some, I'll be in my office, I'll be in the garden, at dog coffee, I just want to work in my garden and hang out with my dog. So it looks like it's a lot of cute quotes and maybe it's like some plant graphics here going on. So that kind of gives us an idea of what we can definitely try to market. Now, also what I like to look at is to just go down and figure out if these people are like star sellers, and it looks like some of them are. So it looks like some of these, quotes and designs are selling. So now what we want to do is go into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to help us with some of these quotes and some of these funny things that are going to go on our shirt for gardening. All right, so now that we're in ChatGPT, which is an AI-powered server that's going to help give us some ideas, we're going to type in there exactly what we want it to help us with. So we're gonna say, give me 10 short, funny gardening t-shirt quotes. And we're gonna hit enter. So it's gonna work its magic and it's gonna go ahead and do what it does. All right, so now that we have these 10 quotes, let's go ahead and pick one. And I kind of like the first one. It says, I'm a gardener, what's your superpower? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy it over. But before we start to design our t-shirt, we wanna make sure that we are fully covered and protected. So let's make sure that this phrase is not trademarked. We wanna make sure that we are just completely safe. So the best way to do this is to go to the website that is posted on the screen to make sure that this phrase is not protected. So once you get there to that trademark search, you're gonna copy over the quote and then you're gonna type in what the quote is. And then you're gonna put search. So once that quote is copied over, we're gonna just check through to see if this is protected. It's gonna show you everything that is open. It's gonna show you everything that has been canceled and what categories it is in. From what I'm seeing, this phrase is not protected, so we are safe to use it. Now that we have our quote, we know what our shirt is gonna be about, let's go ahead and start designing. So now where we're gonna make our design is on a website called Placeit.net. So this is the part where I do have to say that you will have to have some type of plan if you want to make your designs without a watermark. However, I do want to also say that you can make these designs for free on Canva, but in order to keep you absolutely safe and making sure that you're using royalty-free graphics and royalty-free font, I highly recommend Placeit.net because they protect you from all of the unsafe activity that you are unaware of, right? The last thing you want to do is create a design and then it's red flag because something is, has copyright on it. The good news is that this subscription on Placeit is not absolutely expensive. So for the unlimited subscription, you can do $7.47 a month for a year. So that gives you unlimited access to a lot of these designs that are on there. And then you also get a bunch of other benefits which are listed on the screen. So once you're ready to go ahead and sign up, click start now, and then you will start to sign up with your email address, or you can use Google. I'm going to use Google because I already have an account and it's just going to be easier for me to go ahead and get in and start designing. So now that we're in, we're going to go ahead and type in what we're looking for. So remember, our niche is gardening. So we're going to start to type in gardening t-shirt design. It'll populate for you. So click on that. And we'll scroll down and we'll start to see a bunch of graphics that are offered. So just remember that these are definitely copyright free. The only thing that you want to be mindful of is that you don't want to keep every single thing the same. You definitely want to change some things up in that design to make it your own. So I'm going to click on one that seems like it pops and maybe it will draw an attention and it looks fun. So I'll go ahead and click on this design here, and then I'll just click edit. All right, so what's on the screen is the design that we want to edit. And so I'm going to edit the text. I think this is in Spanish. So we're going to click on the space over here and just double click and just start to type in what we want it to say. All right, so now that you've typed in the wording that you want to have on there, you can also change up some of the coloring on here, it looks like. So for example, if you wanted the top portion of it to change some of that orange and you want it to maybe be, I don't know, more greeny, you can do that. Now, a really huge step is to make sure that you're changing that background color, because we are going to be putting this on a t-shirt, so we don't want that color on the background. It looks nice here, but we want to go ahead and change it. So let's click on background color, and then we're going to scroll down and click the checkerboard. The checkerboard just means that it is a transparent background because you're going to be placing this on other things, all right? So make sure that it is transparent. Next, you can save this design. So a really good thing is that you can save it for later to come back. You can even make a copy of this design if you wanted to make it into something else. So I'm going to just do save to, and I'm going to do new folder. I'm just going to do funny gardening shirts. And I'm going to create the folder and save. Now that we have that, we'll go ahead and we'll click download on the side right here and download that design. Now what happens is once you download the design, you do get a copy of it to your email, which is great because if for some reason it doesn't download on your computer, or maybe, I don't know, you lose it, you'll always have it in your email as well. All right, so now is the big moment that you all been waiting for. Where are we going to put this design on and actually sell it to make money? So the website is called TeePublic.com, and TeePublic is one of those passive print-on-demand websites that I was telling you about. So with TeePublic, they will sell the shirt for you, they will price it, they will ship it, and they will also handle any customer service that comes along with that product. All you have to worry about is uploading your design and making money. Now, TeePublic is absolutely free for creators, and you also get 18 to 22% commission on the design if you sell it. So you absolutely can also become an affiliate and promote some of the designs that is on TeePublic. So it is about 11% commission that you will get. So you don't actually have to sell your own designs, you can just promote other ones. So a lot of benefits there, but let's go ahead and upload the design that we made so that we can try to make commission off of our design. So now we're in TeePublic, let's go ahead and click on create account. And then the way that you do this is that you just fill out your first name, your last name, email address, country, and password, and then confirm your password. Next, you'll click if you'd like to advertise your products in off-site markets. I do recommend this as well. And then you click on create my account. So once you're in teepublic.com, go ahead to the top and click on upload art right here, and you will be able to upload that design that we made over in Placeit. So click on click upload and then insert your design. All right, so now that our design has uploaded, let's go ahead and scroll down and we will see a bunch of options on what we can do as far as describing our products. So what I like to do is just name it whatever the quote is. So we'll just say, I'm a gardener, what's your superpower? And they're gonna take that same title and just put it in the description. It's not really, too much that you have to do here. For the description, I would just put that same thing. For the main tag, you can put gardening lover, and then for the supporting tags, you can just click here and it's going to give you a bunch of suggestions. I would just say click whatever comes up that is definitely associated with this specific niche. So for example, we have gardening quote, we have gardener. So whatever you feel like is feasible here. So next is the fun part. So we're going to scroll down and make sure that this graphic is fitting on our shirt the way that we want it to. Now, the next thing you want to do is go to the top and make sure that the default color for the shirt that shows as soon as somebody selects it will, match with the design, and that it is not kind of washed out or anything like that. So, and I'm just gonna leave it on white because white looks good here. And then next we're gonna scroll down and figure out where we want this to show up on, like what type of shirt design or what type of clothing design we want this on. So for example, it can also be on a hoodie, so you would click on the hoodie. So they've put it on black. We'll just leave it for black, and then you can decide if you want it to be on a baseball shirt or not. I think it looks okay on a baseball shirt, so we'll leave it like that. Next, they also have options for like kids designs, but I wouldn't think that this would go on a kids design type of shirt, so I'm just gonna leave that off. And then lastly, we're gonna scroll down, and as you can see, there's so many other types of shirt colors that you can offer this in. Now you can either go with all light or all dark, or you can just go through all of the colors and figure out kind of what that looks like on each one. So for example, if it is on gray, it'll show you what it looks like on gray, on dark gray, on pink, red. So you just want to go through all the colors to make sure that it looks good on there. For the ones that you don't think it looks good on, I would uncheck it. So for example, this orange, it just looks like it's too much. So I'm going to uncheck it. That means that whoever's purchasing this shirt, they don't have that option to select an orange shirt. Now, once you've selected all the colors that you want, scroll down a little bit more. This is a really cool feature about the website. So our niche here is the t-shirt niche. However, this website allows for you to sell this design on other different products. Now, if we scroll down, you'll see that this design can be offered on the shirt, the hat, stickers, phone, cup, pillows, and the list goes on, right? But if you do not want it selected, you don't have to select it. I usually leave it on for like stickers if it looks nice. Now, you can absolutely edit anything that you want to on here. So say for example, you don't want it to be a sticker on a black background. You can offer it on a, for example, a light blue background if you wanted to, and it will show up there. Now, this is definitely something that you don't have to do. It's just an option. All right, so once we are done looking at some of those other alternates, we're gonna click back on our shirt design, and we're going to go back to the top and select this option up here. It says, does this design contain mature content? And you're gonna say no. And then we're gonna scroll down and click on the terms and conditions, read over those. Once you have done that, click the checkbox, and then you're gonna click publish. All right, so once you have clicked publish, you're done. Your shirt is up for sale, and all you have to do now is just wait for those, sales to start coming in so that you can make commission. Now, even though we created one design, you can do this multiple times. You can use the same type of strategy that I use for different type of designs to make sure that you are having more potential of gaining sales or commission. Hopefully this video was helpful for you and you will start to get into print on demand. I was a little bit discouraged at first because of a lot of the upfront costs as in an active print on demand type of market. However, with this, I have a little bit more freedom with, of course, expenses, and I could just focus on designing. So I hope that you all definitely try this type of side hustle. Let me know down below if you will definitely try it. And if you have any questions, make sure that you leave them in the comment section. All right. Okay, so I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.